Hi everyone. So today my goal is to educate you guys a little bit on the Rolex warranty cards, so that way when you're making a purchase, you're fully aware of what you should be receiving when you're making a purchase. Okay, I don't want anyone to be blindsided. I want you to be equipped with all of the information, so that way when you're making a purchase, you're fully confident that what you're receiving is what you're actually supposed to be getting with your Rolex watches. There's so many scammers, there's so many liars out here, and people are swapping papers, people are swapping different things, and I feel really terrible that you guys are not fully aware of what you should be receiving. So let's just get into it a little bit. Hopefully this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to dive into them individually, but let's go. So there are 4 different types of Rolex warranty cards, starting with the first type, which is the paper warranty. What would be this? So they vary from country to country, so they look a little bit different, but they should be paper. It should be paper. So paper warranty started from the 1960s up until 2006. So if you're buying a vintage model, the 601s, the 601.3s, the 16233s, so let's say a 4-digit or a 5-digit reference that's considered vintage, you should be getting a paper warranty. So this is what the paper warranty look like. Okay, so I'm gonna write it down for you so that way you are aware. So we'll do 1950s to 2006. Okay, after 2006, Rolex transitioned into the credit card style warranty, which is this. So anything from 2006 to 2015, any model. So those are the 6-digit models. So that would be the 116610s, the 114060s, the 116233s, the 116334s. 6-digit model numbers should have the green cards. Okay, so again, this is up from 2006 to 2015. Let's make a note for that so you're fully aware. After 2015, they did another upgrade, of course, because it's Rolex. So after 2015, they introduced the white cards. So anything from any models from 2015 to 2020, this is what your card should look like. Again, I don't want you guys to be blindsided, because there's so many people out there that are just making up things and selling you and telling you what you should get. But as a buyer, you should be fully equipped to know the models, the reference, the genres, the different years, the different eras, so that way you know exactly what you're getting, so you're not being lied to and cheated. Okay? So this is from 2015 to 2020. And after 2020, again, they upgraded the cards to the new green card. So this is the current card that they have. 2020 to now. So I also want to let you guys know that it is possible for you to receive a 2020 watch and it comes with a green card. Why? This happens because, let's say, a Submariner or prime example, a Hulk, a 116610 LV. It was sitting at the Rolex AD in 2020, and after the watch got discontinued, no one purchased it, so it was still sitting at the AD. So what happens is, because they discontinued this card in 2020 and that watch was still at the AD, what they did was they sent in the old card and they traded in and they got a new card. So that's considered a novelty. If you have a 2020 watch and it comes with a card like this, it's just a nice rare find, because the cards you're supposed to have is this. But because the watch sat at the AD, or it sat in inventory, they were able to swap out the old card and get a new card for it, which is pretty cool. So it happens within the years, the transition years, like the stock that did not get sold while the cards are changing, they'll swap out the old card and they'll get the new card. So it is possible, you know, for you to get a 2015 model and, you know, it looks like this. So that's also okay. So any questions, any concerns? I hope it's not too confusing. Please let me know. Thanks, bye.